Happy Spookies, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Having a most excellent day. I briefly just want to talk about some of the movies I've been logging on Letterboxd. Okay, so the first two movies have to do with a pizza delivery girl and their fight against evil. First one is going to be Satanic Panic.
Deliver for meal base. It's outside our zone.
I'll do it. Are you ready to make an investment in your future? Yes. Are you ready to take back what you are owed? Yes. Are you ready to fully commit yourself to Satan? Yes.
Directed by Chelsea Stardust in 2019. This is all about I believe it's a pizza delivery girl's first day on the job, and she is sent to this very, very nice area, but it's known to be a little like freaky deaky weird, and she just happens to get stiffed on this order, and it just kind of pisses her off. And if she would just not have knocked back on that door, she would not have encountered the Satanist that she does. That's all I would say with that one. Very fun, very, very, very kick-ass metal movie. All right, the next movie that I want to talk about is called Super Hot. Came out in 2021, directed by Taylor King, and legit, this movie came on right after Satanic Panic on Tubi. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna watch this. And I saw the cover of it, and the cover looks fucking wild. Like, you see this cover, and you're just gonna be like, the fuck is this?
This is officially my last delivery at this here Super Hot Pizza.
What do you want? A fucking parade?
I'm free.
There are girls in that house. If they say you're creeping, they will tell Carmen.
I've called in this order, and I want to be the one to deliver it.
Do yourself? We're trying to get laid. All we need is a car, shirt, and a hat. Well, why didn't you just say so?
What are you doing here? Well, somebody ordered a pizza, so I came running.
Wait, so Carmen's roommates are trying to poison her?
It sounds insane, but you're the only one that can get her out of the house without raising any red flags.
It's a very fun movie. Honestly, it's all about this pizza delivery girl. She has a crush on a neighbor who has a boyfriend. And I think they're moving, and she's moving into a new house or a new sorority or something. Like, she's joining a sorority. And that sorority just happens to be ran by vampires.
First vampire, huh? Cool.
So she takes it upon herself and her two buddies, along with the chick's ex-boyfriend, to go ahead and try to save her from these freaking sorority house vampires. Honestly, I wasn't sure what to expect from a movie with this cover and just called Super Hot. Very unexpected. It's a low budget movie, but I had a really, really fun time with it. At one point, it introduces some sort of like Hellsing type of character as well. That was really cool. So I don't know. It was just very random, but I just went on an anthology kick recently, so I watched Body Bags. Have y'all seen that? Holy hell, that's a really cool fucking movie.
Two masters of horror. John Carpenter, director of Halloween, The Fog, Christine, and Memoirs of an Invisible Man. And Toby Hooper, director of Poltergeist and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Together, they bring you a frightening new tale of horror. Here we are, Body Bags.
Directed by like John Carpenter, Toby Hooper, and some other people. It's just all these directors coming and telling like their own little like story. Was so awesome. You have John Carpenter as like the main host of the whole movie, and he like plays like this very dead looking freaking doctor dude. But at the end of the movie, it does this cool little twist. I don't know. Honestly, this was such a fun, awesome movie. There's a freaking let me see. I think this has the sketch with the hair, where like some dude is like has hair coming all out of his body, and that was nuts. The last segment actually has Mark Hamill, and that was a really intense segment. He's like a baseball player or something, and he's in an accident, I think, and he loses his eye, but they gave him a brand new eye, but it's like the eye of a serial killer. And you can see where this is kind of going, but overall, very fun movie. It was on Tubi. All of these movies, I think, are going to be on Tubi. Actually, I watched Tales from the Crypt, the movie. I never saw that. That was pretty cool. Those classic horror movies are, for me, a little harder to get into sometimes. They feel a little slow, but the stories, nonetheless, were really fucking good in that, especially Peter Cushing's. I saw this very cheesy 80s one called Dead Time Stories, and it's like about an uncle, you know, babysitting, and he's trying to tell this kid to go to sleep. These like fairy tales, but they're kind of like altered, very grim. I don't know, it was very cheesy. That's all I can really say with that one. The Willies, have y'all seen that? I mean, this one has Sean Astin in it. That was very like out of nowhere, but it's about these 3 kids and they're like camping in their backyard or something, and they're going around just telling different little stories.
The dead of night, a backyard camping trip, 3 young boys, each with a tale.
This story is guaranteed to give you the willies.
Strange events are happening at Greeley Elementary School.
Danny Hollister, is that you?
And they're happening to Danny Hollister.
What on earth are you talking about? There's a monster in the bathroom, I saw it! Hey, Mr. Monster! Now come out, wherever you are!
No one believed Danny, at least not at first.
Monster indeed! What are you staring at?
I really enjoyed how it opened, and then it kind of like after like, I don't know, like 10 minutes or so, it finally kicked into like the stories. I really enjoyed that. Oh, I watched the first Creepshow. I guess I only watched the second one because I watched the first one and it was all felt very new to me, but that was damn good, dude.
Creepshow, dim at ghastly ghouls. Cringe at weird kids. And shiver at the doings of evil doctors. This is going to be extremely painful, Mr. Verrill. Creepshow will grab you, grow on you, and give you the creeps. Creepshow.
The Leslie Nielsen segment on that was chilling because, I just watched a bunch of Leslie Nielsen movies. He plays this villainous role, very serious, and it's just, oh man. It's all about this dude. I think he finds out that his wife is cheating, so he like kills like both of them, but then they come back to haunt them, and it's just, oh dude, it was good. It was fucking good. Oh, I watched Tales from the Dark Side. I didn't realize that had a Blondie in it. What the hell?
Now, these 4 masters of everlasting horror bring to the screen 4 tales of overwhelming terror.
And it has Steve Buscemi, Christian Slater, Julianne Moore. This movie caught me off guard. I really enjoyed this one, but I really want to talk about this last one, and it's Twilight Zone, the movie. I've never seen this. I didn't even realize. I seen like GIFs from this movie and had no idea this is where the GIFs came from.
You want to see something really scary? You bet. Really? Yeah. What are you doing?
The opening sequence is so good. It's like 7-8 minutes long, but it's like, you know, it's 2 dudes driving on the road and they're just singing Creedence's Midnight Special song, and it's so good. They're just talking back and forth. They're humming different tunes, playing games, and if you've seen it, you know where this is going. But I don't know. It was cool to see that whole build up. The one segment I really enjoyed in that movie was about the little kid that has psychic powers, which I think there's like 4 segments or so altogether. 3 out of the 4 are like sort of remakes of episodes, and like 1 was written. Of course, this movie had a very tragic accident that probably could have been easily prevented if people have just followed fucking safety rules and guidelines. But yeah, there's like 4 segments in it, and like there's one about some racist ass dude, and he's being super racist at a bar, and he like walks out of the bar and he's like in like, I don't know, the 40s in Germany or something, being hunted by Nazis. The kid segment was honestly my favorite. That was so damn good and so creepy. There's this lady, and I think she's like a journalist. She just happens to stop at a bar. There's like a little kid playing like some arcade game there. He's kind of being annoying. Some bar dude or whatever comes over and knocks the kid over. So the lady like tries like, hey, you know what the fuck, bro? Little kid leaves. She ends up leaving, hits the little kid on his bike. Little kid's like, oh, it's okay. Can you just give me a ride home? And he invites her into the house, and from that point on, it is so weird. I really enjoyed how like right before I think they opened the door, you see people sitting on the couch and they just look so miserable from the back, like they're just watching cartoons.
Hi, Anthony. Well. Anthony's home. Look at this. How do you do? This is Helen.
And they just get up and they're just very cheerful. Oh, he's home. How you doing? You're such a good boy. You can do whatever you want. Blah, 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 blah. And you start to pick up on something very quick, like, okay, why are these people acting this sort of way? It's so odd. And then, of course, the little boy, like, oh, come see my room. So they go upstairs and the family's like, oh, no, here, we'll take your coat and we'll take your purse for you. Don't worry. And as soon as they like leave the vicinity, the entire family starts scrounging through their stuff. Okay, something is up. And it turns out, of course, this little boy has like crazy psychic powers, like God level psychic powers, dude. Unbelievable. Like he can do anything he really wanted to do, he could probably do. It's crazy. Like the part with the food is crazy because he mentions about being hungry and they're just sitting there waiting, like watching TV or something, and the mom's like right there, and it's very awkward. Like she just wait there, waiting, and she's like scared to ask, like, by the way, where's the dinner at? I guarantee you, there's like no food in that house, absolutely no food, because they can't leave. So they have to somewhat like figure out probably how to ask him about dinner, and he's like, you know where it's at? It's in the oven, right? And she's like, yeah, of course, I forgot. Of course. And they fucking bring back like these trays and it's got like all this junk food. It's like hamburgers with like jelly and peanut butter or something. It's so gnarly, dude. But the way that segment ends caught me off guard. And it was so, I don't know, it just, so damn good. Make me feel good. But that's it. I want to go ahead and shut up. I just wanted to talk about some of the movies I've recently been watching, and just really quick, if you're still here, sorry that I haven't been putting out much content. It's hard to find time right now. I don't know. That's all I can really say. It's hard, and I'm trying. So hopefully you stick around. Hopefully I don't lose some subscribers, but if it happens, it happens. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well and happy spookies.
Excuse me. Look, I ordered one good burger with nothing on it.
And that's what I gave you.
No, you gave me a bun. Just a bun. Look, there's no meat in here.
But you said you wanted nothing on it.
Yes, well, I expected a meat patty.
Dude, a meat patty is something. You said nothing. Fizz, is a meat patty something or nothing?
Something?
I win.
All right, that rips it. I am reporting your name to the manager.
The manager already knows my name.
Oh, I'll see you in hell.
Okay, see you there.